One of the most common hair concerns amongst guys is dry hair. Notice how I say hair concern and not hair type. A hair type would be the way you describe your hair in its natural state. For example, I have straight and slightly wavy hair. A hair concern would be the condition our hair is in, so i.e. dry, brittle, oily, and so on and so forth. If you're unsure on how to identify a hair concern, a simple way to potentially figure it out is by shampooing and conditioning your hair and then leaving it to rest for the day. Don't use any heat appliances or products and see what your hair feels and looks like at the end of the day. If you've identified that your hair is dry, then this video is perfect for you. As always, before we get into it, please drop a thumbs up. It lets me know you guys like seeing these types of videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Now that I'm in my own place, I'm gonna try to upload a lot more. So again, subscribe to keep up to date with that. The first mistake you might be making is washing your hair too much. I've mentioned this a lot on the channel recently, but overwashing your hair can cause dryness. Every time you shampoo, you're stripping your hair of its natural oils. And so if shampooing is part of your daily routine, it's no surprise you might be experiencing dry hair. Instead, try shampooing every other day and then gradually work your way down to maybe 2 to 3 times per week. Alternatively, if you feel like you can't do this, try investing into a shampoo that's less stripping. Shampoo bars are a good place to start as they're affordable, last a long time, and generally less stripping. As always, I'll be sure to link all my favorites in the description of this video. There's a great deal of information out there when it comes to applying SPF to your skin, and while that is by far the most important thing you should be doing, it is also worth considering applying UV protection to your hair. Exposure to the sun or UV rays can cause our hair to go brittle and therefore more prone to breakage. On top of that, sun exposure dehydrates the hair follicle, which is why we experience dryness when we're not protecting our hair. My advice is head to your local drugstore and pick up some UV protection for your hair. A neat little tip would be to pick up some argan oil, as this also protects your hair from UV rays. Apply this evenly into damp hair and comb it through. Mistake number 3 is you might not be eating enough of a balanced diet. Much like your skin, your hair's health can be a reflection of what's happening on the inside in regards to how balanced of a diet you're consuming. I have the video which looks at what I eat in a day specifically for healthy hair. This was made over a year ago, so if you want me to make an updated version, be sure to let me know in the comments. From personal experience, when I spent a year or 2 eating poorly, I noticed a drastic change in my hair's density. It began thinning a little and it felt a lot weaker. Having put a great deal of time learning what the optimal diet is for healthy hair, I feel like my hair is in its best condition it's ever been. Mistake number 4 is you aren't using a hair oil. I've said it before in this channel, but using a hair oil correctly and regularly might be single-handedly one of the easiest ways to notice a positive change in your hair's health and appearance. Again, if you're new to hair oils, I would suggest just visiting your local drugstore and picking up whatever affordable hair oil they have. This way you can learn how much you need to apply, how to apply it, what you like and don't like before advancing to more premium and expensive hair oils. Argan oil is usually on offer here in the UK, so I'd highly recommend picking that up. It also offers UV protection, so that way you're knocking 2 birds with 1 stone. And mistake number 5 is you might be using products that are way too harsh for your hair. An example of this is when I was first looking into shampoo bars. I went into my local health store, picked up a shampoo bar. I used it for over the course of maybe 2 weeks and noticed that my hair was getting gradually more and more dry. I then looked into the ingredients, which arguably I should have done at the start, and I noticed it had a pH level between 8 and 9. The pH value of hair products should be between 3.5 and 5.5, so 8 to 9 is far too harsh. It was way too stripping. And so I guess learning from my experience, if something just doesn't feel right in my hair, if I've started implementing a new product and notice my hair's health is kind of taking a fall, I'll take a quick look into that product and see if it's anything in there which might be a bit too harsh or too stripping. And this doesn't only apply when washing your hair, it could be within your styling products. I do have a video coming out very soon which looks at the best and the worst hair ingredients. So again, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with that. As always, please drop this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. It lets me know you guys like seeing these types of videos. All of my product recommendations will be linked in the description, which are Amazon affiliates, so I do get a teeny tiny bit of commission, and that just helps support me do what I do. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Until then, I will see you all in the next one. Take care guys, bye bye.